ចេញដាច់ឲ្យខ្ញុំមិនភ្លេចអានុស្សាវរីយ៍ស្ទឹងសែនតែមួយពុំដែលមានពីរស្ទឹងសែនប៉ារីក៏មិនដូចដែរភូមិកំពង់ធំនិងភ្នំសន្ទុកជំរំចង្រុកវាលស្រើវាលស្រែស្ទឹងសែនហូរកាត់រាល់រដូវកាលនៃចំការស្រែសម្បូរឥតខ្វាំងអូស្ទឹងសែនអើយស្ទឹងសែនស្រុងខ្មែរខ្ញុំយំអិនលហើយចង់ឃើញអ្នកណាស់មេឃអើយកុំយប់ឆាប់ភ្លឺស្រលាំងឲ្យខ្ញុំសង់ផ្ទះនៅមាត់ស្ទឹងសែនស្ទឹងសែនប៉ារីសប្បាយមែនពិតតែពុំដូចចិត្តដែលខ្ញុំប្រាថ្នាខ្ញុំចង់រួមរងឲ្យស្គាល់ភាំងត្រាមាត់ស្ទឹងស្នេហាស្ទឹងសែនខ្មែរអើយអូស្ទឹងសែនអើយនាងហោគ្មានឈប់ខ្ញុំយំរាល់យប់ចង់ឃើញអ្នកណាស់មេឃអើយកុំយប់ឆាប់ភ្លឺស្រលាំងឲ្យខ្ញុំសង់ផ្ទះនៅមាត់ស្ទឹងសែនបើពេលខ្ញុំស្លាប់សូមយកទៅកប់ឲ្យคล้ายជាសពនៅមាត់ស្ទឹងសែនទឹកដីដែលខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់មែនតែនគឺដងស្ទឹងសែនដ៏សុខសាន្តអើយទឹកដីដែលខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់មែនតែនគឺដងស្ទឹងសែនដ៏សុខសាន្តអើយ
បើជាគូរៀមស៊ូតែនៅរងចាំបើគូកម្មរៀមទ្រាំចាំតែទទួលតែសូមអើយជំនាងគុំប្រែប្រួលប្រែប្រួលរកគូថ្មី រីត្រីស្ងាត់លោកបាត់បងមករំភើយរីត្រីអើយចានំមកនឹកប្តីព្រួយតែសុំអើយជំនាញគុំប្រែប្រួលប្រែប្រួលរកគូថ្មីចាថាស្នេហ៍រៀមចាំទៀងស្រីរៀមចាំសំដីចាំជីក្នុងចិត្តបងនិយោនាំខ្លួនចំទេដូចក្លិនស្រីពិសេសឲ្យរៀមរែងព្រួយតែសុំអើយជំនាញគុំប្រែប្រួលប្រែប្រួលគូសុំអើយជំនាញគុំប្រែប្រួលប្រែប្រួលចាំសំដីចំទៅដូចនឹងស្រីពិសេសឲ្យរៀមរែងព្រួយតែសុំអើយជំនាញគុំប្រែប្រួលប្រែប្រួល
building the street, what was the center, has been divided in two parts. That's why now driving along the Imperial Forum Street. So now driving along the Imperial Forum Street. So here now we turn to the right, and here's now the Imperial Forum. And now to the right, the bronze statue of portrays 2nd century after Christ, the top of the Roman Empire. In the front of us, Venice Square, Piazza Venezia. And here to the left, inside you can see a big white building. This is a monument, Victor Emmanuel II monument, first King of United Italy. This monument was designed here by an architect, the name was Giuseppe Sacconi. It was built in 25 years. The construction of this monument started on the year 1885 and ended finished on the year 1911. Entirely built with white marble. Now, once in the middle of the square, looking to the left, you see on the top of the monument two big bronze sculptures representing the Roman quadrigas. That's the four-horsed chariots with the engines of victory. In the middle of the monument, at the top, the huge bronze equestrian statue of the King Victor Emmanuel. And below the statue of the King, we see now also the tomb of the unknown soldier. So here you can have a look now. Look to the left-hand side. It's a very impressive monument. As I said before, both sides on the top, the Roman quadrigas, the four-horsed chariots, the engines of victory. In the middle up there, the huge bronze equestrian statue of Victor Emmanuel. And below, in the middle of the monument, on top of the steps, the tomb of the unknown soldier, an Italian unknown soldier for the First World War, buried here in 1921, representing all the soldiers there in all the wars, guarding the tomb day and night. This is the Father's Land altar. Well, very important, very big monument, very impressive. Right behind the monument there is the Capitoline Hill. That's right, turning around the small square we see in a moment in the front of us, a beautiful ramp of steps climbing the hill. On the top of the steps, two marble statues, Roman sculptures, 1600 years old, representing two Roman mythological warrior gods, Castor and Pollux, or the Dioscuri. And up there on top of the hill, the Palazzo Senatorio, built 400 years ago, now it's the City Hall of Rome. So all we see in a moment in front of us, the beautiful ramp of steps and the palace on the top were designed by Michelangelo. 400 years ago, 16th century. The topographic, the Capitoline here is the topographic center of the city of Rome, the point zero. Here, the Roman capital in the front of us. See, look, the beautiful ramp of steps, the statues of Castor and Pollux, and up there, the City Hall of Rome.
The City Hall. This is the steps, the one of...
Look to the left inside the Roman capital.
we didn't see this one.
Next in the front of us are now the ruins of an old Roman theatre called Theatre of Marcellus, as built by Emperor Augustus for his nephew Marcellus of the 1st century before Christ. Looks like the Colosseum, but this theatre here was built 100 years before BC. And now, look by the right side of the theatre, here, Synagogue of Rome, Jewish temple built in 1904, Babylonian style, and this area, this section to the right hand side is also the Jewish section of Rome. So we see in a moment, right side of the street, two pagan temples, both of them pretty well preserved. The first temple, a rectangular temple, was built and dedicated to the god Portuno, or Portunus, a god protector of the Roman ports, Roman harbors, built on the 1st century before Christ. Church, St. Mary Cosmedine Church, 700 years old church,